that just slides up somewhere inside your head. Okay.
Yep.
Actually, holy shit. You got the same helmet? This is.
I ripped the ear parts out, but I can put them back in.
No, don't worry about it. Just slide that up there, and we'll we'll do it in.
Oh, you got the Velcro insert. So I come at this a little different the other day.
Alrighty here.
You know what though? I would love to try that other one out in the next session.
For what?
I'd love to use the built-in audio on the next session if we can make it work.
What, your earpiece?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I just tore them out because most instructors just, they hand you the mic or whatever, but I've always been curious, like, how does that work?
It works fantastic. I love these helmets.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a very, very big fan of Rue helmets.
Oops, sorry.
Plug that in. Alright, can you hear me?
Yep.
Alright, so we're going to take this crap, and I'm going to put it over here, because it works a whole lot better over here than wrapped around all that shit.
Yeah,
okay. So all we're going to do here, so seatbelts on, you got your gloves on, you got your helmet buckled, all that yard stuff is bouncing around the back of the car, things are perfect. Alright, so first lap or so, you know, we're not going to set any lap records on first lap ever. We're going to try to get a little bit of heat in the tires before we start really sending it.
All right.
We'll start adjusting the line a little bit as we start going and pick up more speed, right? So as we talked about in the orientation lap, everything is about smoothness, right? So, you know, if I tell you, if I tell you braking is not like that. Braking is like that.
Okay.
Right, unless it's a panic situation, right? Obviously, if somebody's spinning up in front of you, you got to do what you got to do. You know, both feet in is what I'll say. Okay, and both feet means clutch and brake. Okay. But everything will be smooth, man. We'll just have a good time. Eyes are up. Don't worry about your speedometer. Don't worry about your tachometer. Everything is good. I am going to move this out just a little bit.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah. So pull it out just a little bit more for me. Stop right there. I will help you manage traffic, but if you see something before I do and you need to give them a point by, cool, no worries.
Okay.
Right? When somebody's pointing, when you do give somebody a point by and you start taking it, all I ask you to do is lift off the throttle.
Yep.
Do not hit the brakes, please.
No, we'll not.
And trust me, we see it all the time, and that's a bad day, right? So you'll be fine. That's my son on his first track day.
Yeah, I saw a young man. I was like, wow, I hope somebody out here is walking through this, because if I was that age, I'd be confused out of my mind.
So he's been riding right seat with me for a couple years, because this is my third year. So he was right seat with me, pretty much, because I got soloed about halfway through year one, and then all last year. So he's because I'm a member of the VIR club, and it's a little bit more loose down there with that, right? So he's actually been on track in my Z01 down there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love VIR.
It is, dude. It is my favorite track. We are there all the time. Hey, boy, are you looking at me? Yeah, the entire experience of VIR, just everything down there is just so awesome.
I love it.
Road Atlanta's a lot of fun too. We enjoy that, but there's just something about VIR. So we got to manage the people in front of us. I'll help you manage the people back of us. You're going to be faster than a lot of these people. There may be a few that are faster than you. We're going to try to avoid trains, right? So if they're not passing by, I may ask you to pit, and all we do is we just come through there and we go like this. So when they'll ask you what you're doing, what that means is I need some space.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And we will just have a blast.
Right on. Yeah, I think, again, like the corkscrew. So, can we talk about that right now?
Absolutely.
So coming up, right, I come out of the carousel, right, I hit that first inside cone. Yep. And then I'm going straight towards the station? Straight
towards the flag station. You want to look at it, and what that's going to do is that's going to put your left tire over that curving a little bit there too. Yeah. Okay. And then after that, you're looking at that telephone pole over to your left. Okay. And that's literally corkscrew. Right, there's, you're going to hit, your left tire should be on the left of your paint, and the right tire should be on the right paint a little bit too. I mean, you want to do that. Where it gets convoluted is people get freaked out and they don't want to ride over the curb. Yeah. Right, and this car, the few times we did it, this car is so stable with this suspension on this model BRZ, it can take that all day long. It's not going to upset this car, right? And quite honestly, as we get faster, I'm going to have you do it a little bit more aggressively, because You know, the other thing a curb will do is it'll help rotate the car.
Okay.
All right, so think about that, right?
Yeah.
So if you're up there, and it helps the back end come around a little bit too, that'll help. But, you know, we'll worry about that later. But we'll talk our way through it, right? And if this, you know, this didn't feel good, this part of it felt better, then do it that way, right? Because what we're trying to do is maintain as much smoothness in the car as we can, and any weight transfers that the car is experiencing, we want to be in control of.
Okay.
Right? In other words, we don't want something else to make the car pitch this way or that way if you're not purposely doing it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's just like heavy braking. Why do we do heavy braking? It increases the surface mass of the tire, right? All right. And when you get off of the brake, you lift, and you're adding more gas. The front of the tires come up a little bit. So all that stuff, or everything we do, is about trying to maintain or increase or decrease contact factors of tires, because that's where everything goes from.
Right on.
It's just physics, man.
Yeah, man.
So we may be under yellow for a session. We'll find out.
Okay.
I like the fact that you look at the flag stations. I want you to continue to do that, because that's one of the well, that's one of the things where, you know, we're going to look for, you know, before I train you solo, right? This is going to be like, yo, dude, show me all the flag stations.
Yeah, it's funny. It's a little hard to pick them out when they're not showing a flag.
Yeah.
But I also think that maybe that's fine. Like, if they're not showing a flag, then
most of them don't, right? If there's no reason to show a flag, they don't. You know, but we want to be able to see where they are and remember where they are, because that's the only way, you know, when you're out here by yourself, dude, that's the only way you're going to know if you're running into, you know, something really fucked up or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously, right?
Yeah.
And here we go. Isn't it gorgeous, man? Yesterday was horrible. It was so bad.
Friday was icy and rainy.
Oh no thanks. No.
Bad.
I was at a as I told you, a V12 manual Aston Martin yesterday, and it was like, oh boy. Okay, so there's your guys telling you, come on out there. So let's have that. All right, so what's up with the flags?
Yellow.
Stand to yellow. Okay. That's just first lap stuff. So go ahead. You can, you know, not full pace, but, you know, keep it up a little bit. So what we're doing is we're building up heat in the tires and the brakes, right?
Yeah.
So still stay on your line. And brake. Smooth. There you go. Off. There you go. Eyes are left a little bit. Let the car drift out a little bit right. Dive in. Get on that paint. There you go. Get on it. Right here. Brake. Off the brakes. Get that going there. Add some gas. Yep. Now we go under the bridge this time. I want you to stay to the left side of the track. About where that red car looks fine. Okay. Goes straight. Those white tires up there in the walls where you want to look at. That's all we can do. And brake a little bit here and dive in. You know where your eyes go. Here we go. There you go. Perfect. That's what I want to see with the braking. Good, Nate. Good, buddy. Alright, so where were we supposed to be there? On the left. That's okay. Don't say you're sorry, man. You're doing fine. Put more brake. No, off the brake. So roll on the throttle gently. Find your go. Find your go. A little bit more gas now. A little bit more gas now. Here we go. Track left a little bit. Your cone. Brake. Off the brakes, turn in right. Here we go. Smooth it out. There we go. Good. Take it over the left a little bit. Now back in on the curve. Here we go. Alright, we are full green. Middle of the track here. Okay. Eyes left. Eyes left. Add me some gas. Here we go. Send it. Let's go. Nowhere to go. Wait. Brake. Turn in. Off the. There you go. Eyes left a little bit. Eyes left a little bit. A little little more gas here. A little more gas here. Lift off. Tires on it. Now go. Tire on the curb here. Straight your car. There you go, man. Car's gonna handle it. Believe me. A little bit of brake. Eyes right. Turn in. That's gas. There we go. Look at that, man. You gotta be having fun, man.
I am having fun, yeah. Just gotta wake up first.
Right tire's a little bit on the paint here.
Okay. Straight
Left side.
Yeah.
Look for those white tires. Straight for those white tires there.
Okay.
Downshift. Off the clutch. Jump in. There we go. Or drop in, I should say. Eyes are off to the left. Good. Brake here, turn in, off the brake. Here we go. Straight to your curve, straight to your flagpole. Off the brake, turn in. Gently add some gas. Gently add a little bit more, a little bit more. All the way over to the right. Good. Now out you go. Good. Just smooth on the steering wheel. A little more gas here. Car will hold.
I just get all down when I start driving.
I understand.
I know. It's the whole thing.
Good mom. Good mom. More brake. Off the brake. Turn in. Gentle on the throttle here.
On the left.
More gas. Keep adding. Keep adding. Keep adding. Smooth on the steering. And just gas. Here we go. We're going to start passing some people here now. Go. On the curb. Doing great, Nate. Doing great. On it. Here we go. Eyes to the right, to go. Add some gas, give me some gas. Let's go. Yeah! Alright, stay right here. Off the brakes though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know what
you got the pass, so I want you middle of the track. Good job. Now look at your white, see the white barrel on the white tires right there.
Yeah.
Good job on the pass. Okay, off the brake. Where are your eyes?
Over to the left?
Yep, gentle on the gas, gentle on the gas.
Okay.
You want to add all the way through it. You don't want to go on, off, on, off. You want to gently add on closed. Look at you, man, this is perfect. We're going to brake here, off the brakes. Now go. Good. Yeah! Come on, man. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Okay, so we're going to give this guy a point by here in just a minute.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is stay track right, and I want you to point left. One time. Now, so here. Now you go to you. Good work.
Yeah, man, those new 2020s have like 50 more horsepower. Basically.
Well, he's also on, eyes left. So he's also not really a novice, dude.
Yeah.
He's got, he's on race tires and Apex wheels and everything. So, that's the other thing, right? So we're all Type A men and we want to kick ass, right? If some guy passes you in a race car, he passed you in a race car. You're not in a race car.
Yeah.
All right, a little more gas here. That's okay. Center of the track here. Now turn in. Eyes are left, looking for that exit cone right here.
Yeah.
Now you're looking for your big cone over there. Put some gas. Here we go. Middle of the track. Here we go. Now gas. little bit. It's good for it.
Okay.
Look at your pole. Look at your pole. And gas it. Wait for it. Now turn out. Off the brake. Looking over here, add a little bit more gas, Now we're flat. All the way out here, tracking left. Good, man. You know what to do. Eyes right. Get on that curb right to your right. Let the car track out over here a little more. On the other curb on your right, and gas. All right, lift, go to the track. Find your exit cone. Where's that big ass cone? Go right to it, and go. On the straight, we're going to point the Mercedes behind. Okay. He's just got more horsepower than you do. You're killing him in the corners, but he's got more horsepower. So I want you to stay track left, and then point the Mercedes by to your right. Lift. Lift off the gas. Go. Good job. Go. and give 1 point by to the left. Lift. Go. Another race car. Look what they're doing out here. Seriously. I mean, good for them. I mean, but it's like, you know, come on. Eyes left, eyes left, eyes left. Car here, and off the gas. Now back on it. Feel rotate, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, put on the curb. Bam, good. Right to that little piece of car. A little bit of brake. Now turn it. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Now gas. Gas, 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 gas. Good.
That yellow flag right there.
Come through this, I want to see what it'll do in third gear.
Okay.
I'll remind you, but I just want to see what the torque feels like there.
Okay. Yeah, third gear is what I did this in on Friday. And what I found was I was having trouble.
You're doing fine.
I was having a lot of trouble bringing the nose around at the bottom of the corkscrew.
Okay. Yes. Right, lift. Good. Yeah, a little bit more, a little bit more. The car's holding incredibly well. BMW by, so stay track right, point left. Lift. Good. You're fine. What?
Yeah. That was the second gear.
Eyes left. Now gas. Leave it third here for the carousel. Let's just see what it does. Yep. Yeah. It's better. Oh yeah. Yes. 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 You're catching everybody in the braking zone. That's good. So find your cone, Good eye. can just carry the momentum through there, but if you're capable of going more, which you are, because you've got good car control, then why not, right?
Goes around, wind back, exit left,
Gas and
back.
gas. There we go. There we go. Good, man. Good. Left brake, off the brake. Turn it. Go gas. Excellent. Excellent, Nathan. Excellent. 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 Just curving. Fine. We won. He's just having fun. Excellent work. All right, so we're a novice. There's no more passing or anything right now. We're gonna get back to the pit. Really good work. Really, really good work.
Yeah, you know, the second gear thing was an experiment for me because it feels like, especially in the corkscrew, the perfect spot torque-wise is somewhere between second and third, and I just really didn't have a frame of reference. So I need to do that a couple times, but it just did not work.
No, so third is perfect for this car and that.
Yeah.
And you're picking up a little bit more speed with it too, which is good, right?
Yeah.
And continue, yeah, exactly, right? Because when you shift, it's upsetting the car.
Yeah.
Any car. You know, it's just the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, I started accelerating earlier there.
So we're on a checkered lap, so slow it down. Yeah, so you're doing incredibly well on braking, which is by far the most important thing. You're holding a really good line. You'll see people, right, arm up in the window. You'll see people start turning in much earlier on braking, and you'll want to do that, and you're doing really good there. That's where you're catching everybody. The cars that are beating you are higher horsepower cars, or cars that are on, you know, 100 or 200 tread wear tires. So you're doing really, really well.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. So
Where can I drop that?
drop me off right near. Well, just take me up front again. That's easier.
Yeah, no worries.
That was really good.
Yeah, that was funny when the second gear misfired. I was like, okay, this is not the right gear for this track.
Oh man, I do it every so often on my Camaro, and you know, that's a bad day when you're, you know, at 750 horsepower and just zing, and you're like, I didn't blow up. That's a plus.
Yeah, the shift indicator. So one of the nice things about this the TS version is that.
Do you have rev matching too? When you downshift, it automatically revs the engine up. I think it does, doesn't it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'll pay attention next time.
But it instead of just like signaling that I was above 6,000, which is what I had it set at, it actually started to flicker, and I was like, oh, okay, that's bad. And then it went, and I was like, yeah, that's a misfire. I'm gonna in the wrong gear.
All right, really good work. So the only thing we're going to continue to work on is now that because you're every lap incrementally you're getting faster. So now what I'm going to focus on with you is getting on the gas a little bit sooner. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
you know, because of, you know, what I don't want to do is have you go snap throttle full speed and the car start coming around and you start freaking out a little, right? Which I don't think you freak out, but it's still kind of unnerving. But you're carrying more speed now. The tires are going to heat it up and the car is absolutely holding. Yeah. So there are going to be a few places where I'm going to be like, okay, a little bit more gas sooner. But remember, gas is never like that. Gas is like that. The carousel, you're doing fantastic. In the third gear, when I talk about just rolling gently on the throttle, so if you enter the carousel, say at 1/8 of a throttle, by the time you're out of it, you want to be just a little bit over half, because what you're doing is just trying to continue to load up the back of the car by accelerating a little bit all the way through it. And you'll see it, the carousel is not completely, it's not a constant degree. At the very end, it gets tighter. So you'll feel it. You'll be accelerating a little bit more, and you'll feel the and you may have to add a little bit more steering input because it does get tighter. And then you just come right out of it, wheel straight. You're doing corkscrew fantastic. You're looking exactly where I want you to in terms of the flag stand. The last time you went through there on that left was perfect. You hit the brakes, just tapped them, at the perfect time that you got off and was fine. All we're doing there with the brakes is just a very gentle brush. We're just taking a little bit of speed off, and that way when you go in there and you're that hard ride in the corkscrew, if the car squeal a little bit, I don't care.
Okay.
It's not gonna hurt anything, right?
Right.
Keep your eyes over to the right like you did and come all the way over that. That's why I told you saved a tenth. Because even though you see the cars in front of you and you think, well, I should be clipping that corner, you're not. What you want to do is come all the way to the right, hit that cone, that's why it's there, then look back left, drop in, and you'll be surprised. It'll be like
lined up for a straight shot.
Probably like a car length and a half that you'll pick up just right there by doing that.
Okay.
That's line. So really good work, man. So check the tires in a little bit. You don't want to let it down to whatever you had right now, because by the time you go back out, they'll be about 6 pounds lighter. Okay. Okay, because they just got heated up. Okay. And everything else is good, man. If you checked the torque last time after the deal, you should be good to go. Check it if you want to, but everything should be fine.
All right.
I'll see you next time, brother.
My torque wrench, I don't have it. Do you have one?
Yep.
Or? All right, sweet.
Just leave the car right here, and I will go get that for you. How about that?
Awesome.
Do you have your own socket and everything, or do you need that too?
I don't.
Okay, cool. No worries.
I went to get it, and then I got the wrong one, so I have to go exchange it. But it's 89 pounds or whatever.
Okay, hold on. Come on out.
You know what? It's not 21. I got that wrong.
That may be a 19. I still haven't overcome it. We put that in front.
Yeah, that's gonna be too small. You're 19.
The little 4-year-old in the back of my head. Whatever. Well, yeah, okay, that's an excellent point. The self-preservation in the back of my head is like, how do you have to have the right? And it slipped to this day. Here's big bright ones like that. I don't think I did. Here, right here. There's that quick left before the heavy brake around to the right. And I still have to. I honestly, in my car, the speed that I'm going, I think I can. I told you, next lap. Next lap, guess what? Yeah, it's. No, but then take my Miata out of this. Listen, we're not going out. If you were like, can I take it? Okay, I'm not driving in my car. So I'll leave it there if you don't mind.
Actually, no, I better take it because if they throw me with somebody else real quick.
no worries. I'll pop the ear pads back in and see the works.
All right, cool.
All right.
It's where you'll find the magic of old-time radio. My name's Frank Smith. The boss is Captain Dillon.
My car broke.
Here's my lug.
19? That's
I don't know. You guys give it a shot. I'm just sticking on it.
Oh, I'm not.
Nope.
might have to find another BRZ
I was
guy.
like, tell him about it. I'll find
yeah.
somebody.
So there's an instructor in their session right now.
Yeah, there's a guy with your exact car, right?
Yeah.
You're not the instructor, right? Okay, yeah, so there's another guy with his exact car.
You see where the pop tent is over there? The trailer of the pop tent?
Yeah.
When he comes back in, that's where he's at. That's where we'll
Okay, right on.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What size is the goddamn bus? On my phone, I couldn't
Yeah, does it feel any better?